Hi, everybody. My name is John Pasquale.
And I'm Richard Frey, and this is our auto-fill interview.
Action.
Does the MMB practice every day? We practice Monday through Friday from 4:45 to 6:15 on Elbel Field, unless it's a game week, in which case we practice on Saturday morning as well.
I was going to say, I hope so.
Does the MMB march with the same style as high school bands? Every band has a little bit of a different style, and so I would say that ours fits within the mainstream in terms of our halftime marching, but we have a very distinctive lockstep and high step that we incorporate as part of our traditional pregame show. Does the MMB learn a new show for every game? We do, and so this season we'll have 8 shows for 8 games. Does the MMB travel? Yes, the MMB travels to our away games at Michigan State, at Ohio State. If we have Notre Dame on the schedule, we'll travel there. We also traveled this past season at the Big Ten Championship and to the Orange Bowl in Miami. Looking forward to a trip to Pasadena in the very near future.
Keep trucking.
Does the MMB collaborate with other college bands? That's actually one of the highlights, I think, of our time here, is that we have a chance to coordinate shows with our friends from Michigan State, with maybe in the future with Illinois, because they travel a bunch. We did a show with Penn State with the Game of Thrones. So we loved collaborating with other college bands as they come to town. Does the MMB perform at other sporting events?
Not really.
Nope.
Actually.
The MMB proper doesn't perform at other sporting events, but we do have a hockey band, basketball bands that support the men's and women's basketball teams, volleyball band, and then we also are at softball and baseball and soccer and lacrosse and all sorts of other sports. And swimming, wrestling.
Wrestling, that's right. Gymnastics.
Yeah, a little bit of everything throughout the course of the year.
All right. Can I be in the MMB if I have never marched before? Absolutely. In fact, every year we have about 4 or 5 people that have actually never taken a step on a football field before. So yes, you absolutely can, and we highly encourage it. Boom. Okay. Can I be in the MMB if I go to a satellite campus, which on here it's going to be Dearborn or Flint? Without question, absolutely yes. We want everybody who plays an instrument on either Dearborn or Flint's campus to consider auditioning for the MMB. All right, can I be in the MMB if I've never played an instrument before? I think the answer is yes. You just have to learn one. Because that's kind of what we do, right, is to play instruments. But there are some other options too. However, if this is you, I would encourage you to send us an email. Can I be in the MMB if I'm not a music major? Without question, yes. So of the 400 students in the MMB, every year we have about 39 to 42% of our students come from the College of Engineering. About 40 to 45% plus or minus come from the College of Literature, Science, and the Arts. So yes, you absolutely can be in the MMB if that you're not studying music. Okay. Can I be in the MMB if I have a busy class schedule? You absolutely can. Now, is it going to be easy? Well, you're going to have to get creative with your time management skills. But I mean, of the 10,000 alumni that have come through the program in the last 124 years, they've done it successfully. You can absolutely do it. Do I need to?
Do I need my own instrument? You do not need your own instrument. We provide instruments for all of the wind players in the entire band, the drum line as well, and obviously the flag section is provided equipment as well.
And twirlers.
And twirlers. Do I need to memorize music? Yes, very much so. So we play everything from memory, whether it's on the field or in the stands for football games. It's totally possible to memorize all of it, and that's what we do. Oh, what do I need for the audition? So the audition process is different for each section. For wind players, those auditions have to include an example of your playing. We want to see your technique. We want to hear how well you play, the sound of your instrument, the resonance and the beauty of the sound. We want to know that you're a good musician with good articulation, good sense of pulse, etc. Do I need to pay to be in the MMB? The short answer is no. The longer answer is that the MMB is a credit-bearing course in the School of Music, Theater, and Dance at the university. So you take the class for 2 credits, and there is an associated course fee with that. At the same time, you don't pay for travel, you don't pay for band week, for housing, etc. We take care of those expenses for you. Do I need to re-audition every year? No, the process is for the WIN players. Once you are selected to be a member of the marching band, you are a member of the marching band. And do I need to pick one instrument to audition if I play two? No, it's really normal, especially for instruments like the alto and tenor saxophone, to get auditions on both instruments, sometimes trombone euphonium or euphonium tuba. And so you're more than welcome to audition on both instruments, and on the form that's online, you'll be able to select which is your preferred instrument, so that as we make that selection process, we know what your preference is.
What did I'm not going to speak to myself in the third person, do before coming to the University of Michigan? I was in graduate school, actually, at the University of Oklahoma, Boomer Sooner, and I did my master's and doctorate there, and before that I was born, and so that's what I did before coming to Michigan. Why is Dr. Pasquale's hair so spiky? You know, this is actually an interesting story. So when I was in 6th grade, I went to go get my hair cut, and the person cutting my hair had a bit of an error, and like went snip, and then I was like, uh-oh. And so we had to adjust it, and I had spiky hair, and I've actually had spiky hair ever since. All right.
So you think they can't see?
I'm gonna.
I know.
Why is Dr. Pasquale searching for a brand new associate director of the marching band?
And a lawyer.
That's weird. All right. What MMB moment had the most impact on me? That's a tough one to say because there are so many every year. I mean, with the students, every day is an impactful moment. I truly believe that, and I love that, you know. And just being in rehearsal and doing these kinds of things with the fantastic students that are standing behind the camera, and just it's great. Is Dr. Pasquale as young as he looks? Yes. Friends with Dr. Frey. You know, no, not anymore. Actually, no,
That's
yes.
been nice.
We are extremely close friends, and I'm so thankful to work with one of my best friends every day, and it's just really special. So, all right. What is Dr. Pasquale doing right now? Questioning my life choices, as a matter of fact. Does Dr. Pasquale like dancing?
He
I
sure
do.
does.
But I'm not allowed to do it in public. Jessica says I can't do it in public.
Your favorite, though, is when the whole band dances, right?
It really isn't.
Yeah.
All right. Next, what is Dr. Pasquale's favorite MMB show? This is an interesting one. My favorite show so far was the Mary Poppins show that we did to honor Maggie St. Clair when she passed. That was a very meaningful time for everybody, and I still think that is my favorite show for sure. These are what the students are wondering about you.
I'm so nervous. What did Dr. Frey do before coming to Michigan? I won't go back quite as far as Dr. Pasquale did, but after my undergrad, which was at the University of Puget Sound in Tacoma, Washington, go Loggers, I taught high school in Salem-Keizer School District, did my master's degree at Indiana University, before becoming a Spartan for 2 years, where I did my doctorate, and then taught at Colorado State University for 7 years, and now am proud to be part of the Blue Team. Why did Dr. Frey become a band director? You know, at its heart, because I question this sometimes.
Daily around here.
I'm a pianist initially. That's still my main instrument, I think. And being in a practice room for 4 hours and 6 hours a day, just focused on playing rep by yourself, at some point became very unfulfilling. I love the musical part, but that was lacking. But making music with other people became just something that I think nourishes and nurtures me musically and personally. And so band directing, for me, it became the obvious way. Is Dr. Frey regretting this interview? Is Dr. Frey friends with Dr. Pasquale? Yes, he answered the question already. We are very close friends. Does Dr. Frey
Oh, please. Please, you missed it.
write the MMB's shows?
You missed an opportunity.
I know. I do write some of the MMB shows. Our development process for each show is collaborative in its nature. We have a student committee that has a lot of input. The staff then works together to try and create the list of shows. And then I do some of the drill writing and some of the arranging. Just Dr. Frey. Question mark. Donkey. donkey, if you will. Yeah, I have no idea. I don't know where this donkey thing came from, except I said D like donkey one time in rehearsal, but I said donkey.
Yeah, you sounded like Shrek.
What's Dr. Frey doing right now? I am just like Dr. Pasquale, getting ready to wrap up the end of the year, and so it means a lot of preparation for next fall. So selecting all the student leaders and making sure that all the shows are out and that all the arrangers and drill writers have what they need so that they can do the work they need to over the summer, so we can be ready to go in the fall. What is Dr. Frey's favorite memory with the MMB? I'll tell you, the first thing that comes to mind with that question is, I think we knew that the 9/11 show was going to be pretty cool with all of the night elements and all of that. And I remember thinking as we were going into the stadium, this crowd is worked up. Like, it was the most festive, I thought, environment on the parade route on the way in. But I wasn't expecting, like, the Goosebumps had goosebumps when we made the first heroes that spelled out, and the crowd just, and that was that moment in the 9/11 show last year that just, the crowd went crazy, and then the rest of the show, it just kept going on from there. So
With that, this was fun. Thank you to all the students that had us here. We hope that you
Yes.
kind of learned some stuff about us and how exciting we are as people. And we
that'll go into editing.
yeah, I hope so, and I sure hope to see you audition this coming fall or whenever you are going to be in school. So with that,
Go blue.
go blue.